In extreme desert conditions, when temperatures reach their highest point, reality begins to distort. Light bends, the horizon shimmers. Shapes appear where nothing exists. Mirages form across the landscape. This is a known phenomenon, documented, studied, explained through atmospheric refraction. Hot air rises, cool air bends light, images shift. What you see is not always what is there. But recent reports suggest something else is happening, something not explained by physics alone. Travelers, explorers, and researchers from different regions, different environments have described the same thing. Movement, not drifting like heat waves, not random distortion, controlled motion. At first it appears subtle, a shifting outline within the mirage. It's barely noticeable, it's easy to dismiss. A trick of the eye, a side effect of extreme heat. But then, it changes direction. Against the flow of distortion, reacts to movement, to presence, to observation. Witnesses describe it following from a distance, not approaching directly, not retreating completely, maintaining position, watching. Some report seeing a full shape emerge for a brief moment, not clearly, but enough to recognize structure. A creature-like form. Its body appears to be made of shifting light itself, edges unstable. It's constantly flickering between visibility and invisibility. It does not hold a fixed shape, it reforms continuously, as if it exists between frames of perception. The human eye cannot focus on it directly. Every attempt to look clearly results in distortion, blur, fragmentation. As if the brain cannot process what it is seeing. The closer the temperature reaches extreme levels, the more defined the shape becomes. Details increase, movement becomes clearer, and then when the temperature drops, it disappears completely, not fading, not moving away, gone instantly, as if it was never there. This pattern repeats across multiple reports. Different deserts, different conditions. Same behavior, same structure, same presence. Researchers began documenting these accounts more seriously. Patterns emerged, time of day, temperature thresholds, visual distortion levels, all aligned. But one detail remained consistent across every report. The entity never appears in normal conditions. Only within distortion. Only when reality itself begins to shift. This raised new questions, not about what people were seeing, but how they were seeing it. Some scientists suggest an advanced optical illusion, a rare interaction of light layers in extreme heat, creating the appearance of movement and structure. Others propose psychological explanations: heat stress, dehydration, cognitive distortion, the brain attempting to interpret chaotic visual input. But these explanations begin to fail under deeper analysis, because illusions do not behave consistently. Hallucinations do not follow patterns across individuals. Environmental distortions do not react, but this reacts. Witnesses report synchronized movement, turning when they turn, stopping when they stop, maintaining distance, observing behavior. That suggests awareness. Even more unusual. Thermal imaging devices fail to detect anything. No heat signature, no physical mass. Yet visual distortion increases precisely where it appears, as if it is not affecting temperature, but light itself. Attempts to record it have produced only fragmented footage, distorted frames, shifting outlines, moments where something moves, where nothing should exist. Frame-by-frame analysis shows inconsistencies. Light bending differently around specific shapes, not randomly, but with structure. This leads to a more unsettling possibility. The entity is not created by the mirage, it is revealed by it, meaning it exists outside normal visual perception, invisible under stable conditions, undetectable by standard observation. But when light bends, when reality distorts, it becomes visible, not fully, not clearly, but enough to be seen. This suggests something beyond physical presence, a form that interacts with light instead of matter. A structure that exists in a different layer of perception, only intersecting with ours under extreme conditions. If true, then the desert is not creating illusions. It is exposing something that is always there, just hidden. This also explains its behavior. It does not chase aggressively. It does not attack visibly. It observes, It moves within distortion, maintains distance, as if it understands the limits of its visibility, as if it knows it. It can only exist in our world when the environment allows it, which raises a deeper question. What happens if those conditions expand? If temperatures rise further? If distortion becomes stronger? Would it become clearer, more stable, more present, or something else entirely? No physical trace has ever been recovered. No confirmed interaction beyond observation. Only repeated encounters, consistent, unexplained, unresolved. So the question remains, is the Mirage Beast an illusion? Or something that only appears when reality itself begins to break? Tell me your theory in the comments. Subscribe to Dark Creatures 5.1, watch more long videos, and check the community quiz. Because sometimes, what looks like heat distortion, something watching you through it,